business, it's important that you work from a plan. Many people like to do work off the top of their heads, but it's important that you plan your work and work your plan. When I began my home business, I came up with 7 steps that I used to promote my business once I got everything in order. Some of the things I did you may not want to do, but I'll list them for you and you see if they work. On the first day, I started running classified ads, either in local community newspapers or church papers, in your case if you have a local church, or in national publications that focused on home business. And these were not expensive ads either. These were small ads that cost $1, so-called 1-inch ads. And I will provide you with a short list of some of the publications that I used. On day 2, I began submitting my website to search engines: Google, Ask.com, AOL, Yahoo. All these search engines are widely viewed, and they're a good place to put your information. On day 3, I began working on subscribing to Google groups. These are like the news groups of old, but now they just call them Google groups. You can go to Google, click on the group listing. You will find thousands of groups, many of them related to business and many related to subcategories of different kinds of businesses. Subscribe to them and start posting information about your businesses there. The 4th step was writing articles. Now, this is not easy for everyone. I'm not a great article writer myself. I've written probably 50 articles in the last 5 years. But it's a good idea to pick a subject that you really know well and write something. It doesn't have to be War and Peace. It just has to be 400, 500, 600 words at best, telling the who, what, when, where, and why of the subject that you know. And make sure that it's something that other would-be business people want to know about, and provide information at the end of the article. Provide a signature with your name, your email address, your phone number, and of course your web address. The 5th step for me was subscribing to networking services, places like Zing.com, of course Facebook, Brightfuse, and LinkedIn. Now, at first I didn't want to join LinkedIn, but it turned out that it was a really good move, and it's something that you should consider. I'll put up a list of some of the other places I've joined over the years. You may find them interesting. Also, one more step that I employed was submitting some of my articles, not just to a blog, but to e-zines. Now, e-zines are electronic magazines or newsletters, and there's tens and tens of thousands of them, many of them related to various aspects of international and local and national business. You won't find any problems finding these e-zines. I'll list a couple of websites at the end of this video where you can find an e-zine directory. On the 7th day, I began to collate, and this is the important part, I began to collate and gather up all the information that's been coming in from my advertising, responding to emails, answering phone calls. In the case of the print advertising, I would even get letters. Please send me this information. Please send me that information. Whatever you do, make sure that you follow up quickly with all the information. If you have prepared documentation for sending out to people who want written material, send it out the next day. If you get an email, email that person the next day, certainly the same day if possible. And with voicemail, of course, always follow up with a phone call. Some of these things, like I said, may be of no use to you. You may not want to do them. They may be too much work. But if you use any of these steps, you will find that your business will be that much more prosperous. Contact me if you have any questions. Let me know if this kind of information is useful to you, if there's a question that you have that I haven't answered yet. And as always at YouTube, comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks for coming by my website. Talk to you later. Take care.